very beginning, we've always said expect amazing. That was the statement that we made for the bid, and that's what we're working on. In terms of infrastructure, we developed the Supreme Committee of Delivery and Legacy as an organization that oversees the infrastructure development for the requirements for the World Cup. We engage with our stakeholders, our governmental and non-governmental stakeholders, for delivering the infrastructure requirements. We're developing our stadiums themselves in a very unique manner as well. The stadiums themselves have got a very unique legacy story behind it, whether in terms of the modular seatings, where we have modular seats that exceeds the requirements or satisfies FIFA's requirements. At the end of the World Cup, we reconfigure them and donate them to football developing nations. But the precincts themselves also, we're focusing on them being centers for the community as well. So each precinct has its own requirement for the area that it's actually being developed in. We'll take one simple example. Al Wakra Stadium has a hotel, has schools, has a wedding hall as well to fulfill the requirements of the community itself. Now, in terms of for the fans, we're also developing great initiatives, great outdoor activities as well, great overall activities for the fans themselves. But mainly, we're offering the fans a unique concept, a unique idea. They don't have to worry about traveling from one place to another. They don't have to worry about the cost of actually, moving accommodation from one place to another. Instead, what they do is they come, they stay in one place, and they focus on the tournament itself. They focus on just enjoying, celebrating the spirit of the World Cup. We're also, the Compact World Cup offers the fans the opportunity of seeing great football. I mean, one of the things that I've always experienced was the different travel puts a huge pressure on the football players themselves. Being located in one place, focusing on delivering great football quality on the pitch itself, I think is a very important factor in increasing the quality of the level of play. That in itself is something that we're offering the fans as well, great football on the pitch. To start off with, the Middle East itself is, there's no need to engage them because they're all yearning and just waiting and anticipating the World Cup itself. So we've got a lot of fans from the Middle East that are already being engaged in terms of the preparations, whether through initiatives such as Jasur Institute, whether initiatives through Challenge 22, which is an award, an innovation award system that we put in place. In terms of the outdoor and the international fans, once Russia's underway, we've got a marketing plan to start engaging them and for people to experience Qatar ahead of time. Now, of course, on an annual basis, Qatar hosts major sporting events. Just recently, we hosted the 2015 Handball World Cup, and these events in themselves are work on engaging fans and broadening the horizon, or at least shedding the spotlight on Qatar for the international fan community as well, to be aware more and more of what Qatar is capable of doing. Let's look at it in terms of tangible results. Developing an economy, a sporting industry. The World Cup offers an opportunity to develop the necessary skills, the necessary networking, and the necessary experience to actually pick up the sporting industry in the Middle East, a region that is passionate about the sports, that has about 100 million youths, about 100 million people between the age of 15 to 29, if I'm not mistaken. A new workforce coming on board, passionate and eager to actually sit down and if you will, kind of divest their energy. The World Cup offers an opportunity for them to focus on delivering the World Cup, but at the same time start developing a sporting industry that will be a thriving sporting industry beyond 2022. That is one element that will leave. The other side, of course, is building the bridges between the different parts of the world. The West views the Middle East in a certain, through a certain window. The Middle East views the West through another window. And it's sad to say, not necessarily in the brightest of lights. The World Cup offers people the opportunity to view themselves, to celebrate the differences, and actually see ourselves as who we truly are. People from different backgrounds, but in the end, human beings, the same as anybody else. And hopefully it opens up the door for more understanding, more cohesive understanding between different people.